Welcome, family. In today's knowledge, let's talk about miracle preemie birth story. Born at 33 weeks. While no one plans for a preemie, it can be comforting to know that you're not alone if you have an early arriver. We are sharing the joy and pain of becoming a parent of a premature baby in hopes it can help educate others. It was 2 a.m. in the morning and I couldn't sleep, anticipating an alarm for 4:30 a.m. that would whisk my husband away for a work trip. As I lay there, I didn't realize we were about to take the ride of our life. I felt a sudden rush of fluid. I was bleeding and knew something was wrong. We rushed to the hospital and within minutes, I felt my first contraction. The doctor gave me something to stop the labor and a steroid injection to mature the baby's lungs. At 7 a.m., I was still having mild contractions but stopped bleeding, so I was transferred to the prenatal ward. If I didn't start bleeding again, I could go home the next day. This was great news. But the contractions intensified and I started bleeding heavily again. So it was back to the labor ward. The doctor continued to try stop my labor, but to no avail. The doctor said we would be having a baby in a matter of hours. An urgent delivery. The baby was in a posterior position, making things more difficult. The baby's head was crowning when the monitor indicated our baby was in distress. The heart rate had dropped. I screamed with each contraction and sobbed to my mother that I couldn't do this anymore. She replied, "But darling, that's what I said and you're here." They couldn't wait for my next contractions to deliver our baby. So at 10:40 p.m. our bruised and distressed baby was delivered by forceps, weighing a very good 5 pounds, for a 33-weeker. He was placed on my tummy for a few seconds while they cut the cord, then handed to the pediatrician and taken to the NICU. Our little light. Because of the traumatic premature labor and not being able to see my baby, I felt depressed and detached from our son. The next morning my husband wheeled me to meet our baby boy. His face was purple due to bruising and his eyes swollen shut. There was this tiny little person with monitors on him, drips in his arm, a tube in his mouth and prongs up his nose. Despite all this, I looked at my husband and said, "Can you believe we made him?" Because this little boy was a fighter, we decided on the name Riley, which meant valiant and warlike in the Irish culture. It wasn't until we could cuddle him that the motherly feelings I had always longed for hit me. Our little man was gaining strength and a quick learner. By day 19, he weighed 5.5 pounds. And was being exclusively breastfed. We were finally allowed to bring him home. I hope this gives someone hope and encouragement. Want to know more? Stay connected for my next video. Please watch my playlist, subscribe, like and share. I hope you find this helpful. Please subscribe for more interesting, evidence-based, educative and informative videos. Like and share this video. Turn on your notification icon so you can be notified when next I drop a new video. I desire for you good health and long life. See you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and remain healthy. Peace.